Oh,
Amadovsky.
okay. Took me a minute to find it. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Um,
Amadovsky?
yeah, sure. So Jotko is 19-4, 6 KOs, 1 submission, 12 decisions, 11th UFC fight. He's on a current 3-fight losing streak. They're against good competition though: Brad Tavares, David Branch, and Uriah Hall, who are all world beaters. But Alan Medovsky, 8-0, 8 KOs. This is his first UFC fight. He also had 2 Bellator fights where he KO'd a guy by a slam in the past as well. I got Allen by KO. I think he'll do it. I haven't been impressed by Jotko the last few times he's fought.
This is our first underdog of the day, and I'm excited about it.
Oh, no kidding.
Alan
Dude.
Amadovsky,
Yeah.
plus 150.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
man.
the pick, Justin.
Yeah, so Krzysztof Jotko, I don't know what happened, but for some reason in people's memory, he's like, remembered, even in my memory, it's like, oh, he's a great fighter, and then you look at his record and what he's done, and it's like, he's not the best recent record. So yeah, I think Allen will win. He looks like Allen too from Jockstrap Sports. But
Huh.
yeah.
I'm going to have to look this guy up.
Yeah,
Maybe Alan's got a doppelganger.
he does right here. Yeah. All right, let's get into the prelim card here. This is on ESPN Plus. Bantamweight. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Movsar Evilov versus Sungwoo Choi.
Hey, that one was easy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. When the Korean names are easy, it's like, what are we doing? Um, the internet goes around the world. We should just start having universal names so everyone can say. Never mind. Movsar is 10-0, 5 KOs, 2 decisions. No, that's not right. That only adds up to 7. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what his record is. Yeah, he's something. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Sung Won Choi, he's 5 KOs, 2 decisions. Movsar is 3 KOs, 4 submissions, 3 decisions. That's it. I switched them here. UFC fight, first UFC fight for both of them. Oh man, I didn't put a pick on this one. I just said I have no idea. I'm going back and forth.
Well, if I can give you a little tip,
Yeah.
basing from the odds maker's perspective, it's not going to be a close one.
Really?
No.
Well, let's take that.
Mopsar Evloev, they're picking at minus 315
Well,
right now.
I got Sung Woo Choi then.
Hey, let's do it.
Dude, his last fight was a highlight knockout.
I'm not gonna put this one in my bet card because, like we always do, I'm planning on doing a parlay at the very end with every single fight in it.
Okay.
But for the sake of that one, I'm gonna put Evloev.
You put an
Do you really think Sung Woo Choi is gonna win it?
I think it's pretty close.
Okay, I'm doing it then.
I mean, I don't know. Sure.
Sung Woo Choi plus 245.
All right, I like it.
Another underdog pick.
Yeah. The next one, Sultan Aliyev versus Keita Nakamura.
Keita Nakamura.
They're both 34 years old. Keita Nakamura, he has a ton of fights. He's 34, 9-2. That's crazy. Sultan is 14-3. Sultan has 10 KOs, 4 decisions. This is his 4th UFC fight. He's got some good ground and pound. He's a very strong guy. He reminds me of the Russian Tim Kennedy, not just because he looks like him a little bit, but the way that he fights. He's a strong wrestler, and when he gets on top, he does like a ground and pound kind of thing. Nakamura, 7 KO, 16 submissions, 11 decisions, 8th UFC fight. He does wrestle a good amount and gets standing rear naked chokes. He's pretty technical. I think that Sultan's strength, I think it's going to get him the win by TKO.
This is the closest fight of the card. You got Sultan at minus 120.
Yeah.
Keita Nakamura would have been minus 110.
Jeez, that's really
So
close.
very, very close fight here. Um, even Sultan being the favorite, I think it's still a really close bet.
I agree. This next fight, I think I'm picking the underdog. It's a lightweight fight. Alexander, jeez, Yakolov against Alex de Silva. There we go. Alexander, they're both Alex, so I'll just do Alexander versus Alex. Alexander, 24-9-1, 9 KOs, 8 submissions, 6 decisions, 7th UFC fight. He's fought some good competition. Usman, Cummings, Misoki, and Maya. All those guys were in the title, well, except for Cummings and Misoki. Those guys were kind of like close to title contention, but not really. He is the type of fighting style where he wrestles and ground and pounds. Alex de Silva, 20-1, 17 KOs, no, 13 KO, 7 submissions, first UFC fight. So Alex has a motor. He likes to ground and pound as well. He is also able to pull submissions from the guard. I got Alex by decision in this one.
Alex de Silva?
Yeah.
You did. You got that correct. You are picking the underdog at plus 130.
Yeah, and I think so it'll be hard for him to win the judges over there, but I do see him like dominating a few rounds. I think that he's going to win this. All right. Heavyweight. Marcin Tybura versus Shamil Abduku Himov.
I really want to try this one. Oh, no, I don't know if I do.
Yeah, you do.
Shamil.
What did you say? You're trying.
Shamil Abdurakimov.
Pretty
Abdurakimov.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
I'm trying to put on a Russian accent, trying to get back to my Call of Duty playing days, I guess.
I hear it. All right. So Tybura is 17-4. He has 7 KOs, 6 submissions, 4 decisions, 8th UFC fight. Even though he has a pretty good ratio of TKO to KO and submission, he is more of a striker. And people, actually, I'll talk about this in a little bit. Shamil is 19-4, 8 KO, 4 submissions, 7 decisions, 7th UFC fight. Wins over Anthony Hamilton, Chase Sherman, Walt Harris, and Andrei Arlovsky. So Tybura had this crazy fight, one of his first fights in the UFC, and it's kind of where people remember him. He did this crazy head kick, and then he TKO'd Henrique, who was like kind of like an up and coming heavyweight. So after those 2 impressive bouts, he's looked pretty like less impressive, I think. Now Shamil has only fought tough competition. I got Shamil. He could win by TKO, but more than likely decision.
Shamil, another underdog.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Plus 130.
Yeah.
I'm liking these late picks for you, Justin.
Yeah, actually, these I put more time into, too, because I didn't know the fighters as well. So,
okay.
Actually, these 2 fighters I knew, though. I've seen these guys fight a bunch of times. Next one's light heavyweight. Gad Antigulov. I didn't try.
I mean, you got to go with his full name.
I didn't try the full name.
Gadzhimarad
Antigulov versus Michelle. Oh, jeez.
I think that one just might be Michael.
Michael. I don't know, man. All right, so Antigulov is 20-5, 15 submissions, 4 TKO/KO, and 1 decision. This is 4th UFC fight. And Michael or Michelle or whatever, 13-2, 9 TKO/KO, 1 submission, 3 decisions, 3rd UFC fight. He just fought John Vellante, and I really like John Vellante, and he beat the brakes off John Vellante. John Vellante did not have a chance against him. He won by a body punch. He fought before and was a no contest because he got popped for illegal substance, so he's not above that. And he beat he beat his competition mostly on technique and speed. He's a very technical striker. It's a very different bout because Antigulov is more of a submission wrestler. So he fought a striker last time. Now he's fighting a wrestler. John Vellante is not a wrestler, but John Vellante did try to wrestle him. John Vellante has a history of wrestling. He just doesn't like to wrestle in the UFC. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. I see Michel, whatever, by TKO/KO. He does have a good takedown defense. So,
okay, this one, a little chalky at -210.
Yeah,
but not bad.
I like that though. I like -210 on that one.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I do. All right. Hey, it's the first fight of the night, and it's Magomed Mustafayev
Mustafayev
versus
and Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, so Magomed versus Rafael. Magomed is 13-3, 9 KOs, 4 submissions, fourth fight in the UFC. He's affiliated with Jackson Wink. His last fight, he lost to Kevin Lee in 2016, so it's a little bit of a layoff. Rafael is 6-0, 5 KOs, 1 submission. Debut fight in the UFC, undefeated with all finishes, 5 KOs/TKOs, 1 submission. He has crazy KOs, head kick with punches, flying knee, body kick. Most of his opponents had bad records though, and his last opponent in Titan FC was 5-0. MMA math says this fight won't go the distance. Even though he's more unproven against top competition, Magomed is coming off over 2 years layoff. So
wow.
I was going to go Rafael by TKO or KO.
Another underdog. Plus
Really?
120.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus 120. Magomed was coming in at -150. So, solid bet for an underdog. Making a little bit of money.
I mean, I'm sure he's been training, but there's nothing like the real thing. There's nothing like game time.
Yeah. You can't expect an NFL wide receiver to come in, after taking 2 years off and be able to play, first down and be right back in it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see that same thing coming with that one guy from Pittsburgh that just left. Le'Veon Bell. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Names are tough.
Yeah. I was like, Antonio Brown? But, yeah. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. Yeah. So, do you want to go over your...
That rounds it out.
Yeah.
So, kind of from top to bottom, you got Alistar Overeem, Islam Makhachev, Sergey Pavlovich, Ivan, that guy.
Yep.
Antonina
Shevchenko.
Yeah. Thank you. Alan Omadovsky, Sungwoo Choi, sorry. Sultan Aliyev, Alex Da Silva, Shamil Abdurakimov. I'm calling him Michael Olag.
Yeah.
Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah.
So that rounds out all 12.
Yeah, that does. For sure.
We're going to put $1 on this parlay.
Oh, geez.
Get this. $1 on this parlay could come out on top $1,284.75.
Yeah, it's not happening, though. We'll see.
Hey.
It's not happening, though.
It's done.
All right, good.
Now take some of your confidence picks. Let's do a couple round robins real quick.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember the ones that weren't... Okay, so the Hulk. We got to go with Ivan, I think. I think we got to go with Ivan.
Ivan...
Shaitrabi.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Who's the other one? Sultan? Sultan was... Wasn't he pretty...
Sultan, -120.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Then I think Shamil, Michael, and Rafael.
Shamil, Michael, and Rafael.
Well, what do you think?
Shamil, Michael. I like it.
Yeah.
Nothing too